This promo is 15 days long, which is one of the longest promos we have ever had in NBA Live Mobile. But how does that affect what you can get in this promo? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can get these masters and the 110 masters, which will be potentially coming to the game, and exactly what you can get no money spent. So let's start off with these 108s. You can see they're all giving out team boost. I don't know whether Drew Holiday is a visual glitch or it's giving out an elite combo guard boost to team. We're going to have to wait and see. But you got all 5 of these 108s, and we will potentially be getting some 110 masters, as you can see by KD over there on the home screen. So it's going to be interesting to see when those drop. I'm guessing it'll be probably about halfway through the promo. But what you want to do over here, you can see each different player has its own set of events. And we'll take Levine's events, for example, because those are the only ones that are unlocked. You have a player event, which is going to give you the 92 overall version of the player, and it's also going to give you 500 extra points. Out to the right of that, you'll also see there's an extra 5 events, and each one of these are going to give you a Zach LaVine token. These cost 75 stamina, whereas these ones over here cost 100 stamina. Now you can see Drew Holiday has exactly the same events. He's got his player event plus the points, and then he's also got his token event over there. And what's going to happen is on day 1, you're going to have Zach LaVine's events unlocked. Day 2 is going to be Drew Holiday. Day 3, Devin Booker, then Bam Adebayo, then KD, and then it'll go back to the beginning. And it'll go through as a cycle, as it were. So because the promo is out for 15 days in total, there's 5 masters. I'm estimating that we'll go through each master 3 times in total. So you'll get to play a Zach LaVine event 3 times throughout the promo, and then Drew Holiday 3 times, and so on and so on. That's just me speculating, but I'm guessing that's going to be how it works. You can see along the top, there are blitz events. These ones are 20 events every single day, 25 stamina a piece, and that's 200 Olympic points every time you play through it. So that is really good at helping you get through and get a load of points to help you get through those milestones. There's also one extra event, and this is a random player token event. Now it's 5 events in total, and they're each going to cost you 35 stamina, but this one's on a 12-hour reset, not a 24-hour reset, a 12-hour reset. So this one gives you 1 random player token, and it'll also give you some extra points. You can see there it is 100 Olympic points. Now with all of those points that you're getting from these events, those add up in these milestones. You can see you'll get 92 overall select packs, you'll get some extra random player tokens, you'll get some extra trophies as well. Now these trophies can be used in place of any of the specific player tokens. So say I wanted to get Zach LaVine and I didn't have enough Zach LaVine tokens, I could use the trophies instead of those. And it's the same thing for, say, Drew Holiday. I could use the trophies for Drew Holiday tokens. That's how those ones work. As you keep going through, you'll notice you'll get all of the same sort of stuff in terms of tokens, trophies, and player select packs. But you can see at 55,000 points, you're going to get a court, which is the Court Barclays Center. Now this one, as you can see in the top left-hand corner of the card, has actually got a points boost on it. So once you've got this, stick it on your team, use it when you're playing through the events, and you'll get a certain amount of percentage boost on top of what you're getting from certain events. So say, for example, I'm playing through the Blitz events, I'm getting myself 200 points. When I have the court on, I will get more than 200 points. I don't know exactly how many points it's going to boost per event, but it is going to be extremely useful. And that is at 55,000 points. A little bit further on from that, you can see there's a 102 select pack at 70,000 points. And we'll go on to why this is really important, because it is going to help you out quite a bit. As we go on a bit further, there's another one at 110,000 points, another one of those 102 select packs. And again, we'll go on to why those are so important later on. But now taking a look at the store pretty quickly, as you can see, as Olympic Rewind section, I haven't unlocked everything because I haven't played through an event yet, but there is going to be a simple coin pack. NK Coins gets yourself 100 Olympic points, and you can buy 3 of them every single day. There's extra cash offers for some extra points, BOGO offer, and there would be a pack you can buy to unlock the VIP event pass, but again, that costs real money, and it will get yourself an extra player, an extra trophy, and some extra points over there. But what happens with all of these tokens, that is where it comes to the sets. You can see there are a bunch of different sets. Each master has its own row of sets, but at the top over here, these are going to be your exchange sets. These are exchanging 5 92 overall players, each one specifically, to get yourself 5,000 Olympic points. That one you can only do once throughout the entirety of the promo. It doesn't matter when you do it, as long as you do it once, that is going to be really easy to do. Alongside that is 5 random 92 players, gets yourself 1,500 Olympic points. Again, that's going to be useful, but this one over here has a daily cooldown, so that means you can only do it once per day, but make sure you're doing it because it's going to give you a good amount of points. Then you've also got a very similar thing for the tokens themselves. 5 specific tokens for 5,000 Olympic points, and that can only be done once throughout the promo. Then you've also got a small points exchange, which is 5 random tokens. It could be Zach LaVine tokens, Drew Holiday tokens, KD tokens. It doesn't really matter. 5 of those for 2,500 Olympic points. And then finally, alongside that, you've also got a trade-in token where you trade in 2 random tokens for a trophy which can be used in place of any of the other player tokens. Now, when it comes to the player tokens, we'll take Zach LaVine, for example, over here. You'll upgrade them bit by bit. You start with a 92 overall player, 5 tokens to a 98, 10 tokens to a 102, 30 tokens to 105, and then 65 tokens to the 108 overall version of Zach LaVine. Now, once we get those 110s, I'm guessing, as with previous versions, it's 100 tokens to bump them up to the next overall, which would be 110 overall, with those platinum position boosts on them as well, which is looking pretty decent. But obviously these guys have team boosts, the other ones have position boosts, but the other ones are higher overall. Now, unfortunately, we don't know exactly what different boost each 110 master is going to have. All we know is KD, judging by this on the actual home screen, is going to be giving out a positional scoring machine boost, which is pretty good, but we don't know what the other masters are going to be giving out, whether it just follows the pattern as to what they've got now, but being changed to a positional ultra boost. As you can see, KD with the scoring machine boost and then it being changed to an ultra boost. I don't know for certain what it's going to be, but because it is one of those promos where you do want to try and pick 1 or 2 masters you want to go for, that's a slight issue, but you can hold on to a couple of your tokens. Now, I said earlier in the milestones, the select pack that you get will help you out tremendously, and that's because if we scroll all the way back to it, it's a 102 select pack. So what that means is you can skip the first 2 sets. You don't have to do the first Zach LaVine set where you get the 98 overall. You don't have to do the second one where you get the 102 overall, because you will already have that. So that saves you a total of 15 tokens, and every little helps with this promo in terms of saving tokens, using tokens, all of that stuff. Every single thing helps. It's exactly the same for all of these masters, and then about halfway through the promo also, we should be getting those 110 overall master sets. Now let's go on to the more tricky thing, which is calculating exactly what you can get no money spent. And we'll start off with the points themselves. So with each different player event, you're going to get yourself 500 points, and we'll have 3 rounds of each player event. The 500 times the 5 masters, times that by 3, because we're getting 3 rounds of it, that's 7,500 points. Through this Blitz event, you're going to get 200 points every time you play through it, 20 events a day, 15-day long promo, that's 60,000 points. Then from the random player token event, that's 100 points every time you play through it. You can play 5 of them every time they reset. They reset 12 hours every single day, and again, times that by 15 for the length of the promo, that's 15,000 points in total. From the store, that 1 coin pack is going to give you 100 points per pack. 3 packs times that by 15, that's 4,500 points. Then through those big exchange sets, the player one and the token ones, each one is going to give you 5,000 points. So that's an extra 10,000 Olympic points on top of everything else. Then with the small exchange sets, you got 1,500 for the player ones and 2,500 for the token ones. Times them both by 15 because you can do them once every single day. Add that together, that's 60,000 points from those sets. So that gives you a total of 157 points plus that boosted core, meaning you might be able to get a little bit further. So possibly maybe 160,000, maybe 165,000. I don't know for certain, but what I do know is that puts you firmly at the end of the milestone rewards, which is at 120,000. Now, what does this mean? It means you're getting every single reward from these milestones, but it also means you could potentially change some stuff up. Like, you might not have to do some of the small sets. You might not have to spend some of the player tokens on those small sets. Again, that depends on what you're actually doing elsewhere, like whether you're buying everything in the store, whether you're playing through every event. There might be some workarounds with how much you're actually needing to do because you are going so far past the end of those milestones, especially with that boosted core. But regardless of what you'll do, we'll work out what you get tokens wise. Now, with those players, as I said, you're getting 3 rounds of each different player event, 5 tokens per time you get them. 5 times 3, that's 15 tokens per player. From the random player token event, this is where we have to use some chances here. So I'm going to say there's a 20% chance or a 1 in 5 chance of you getting each of the specific player tokens. There are 5 available token packs over here. Times that by 2 and times that by 15. That is going to give you a total of 150 tokens or 30 tokens per player. Then through the milestones, you're going to get through every single milestone, which is going to be really useful. That's 166 random tokens. We're going to use that probability again. That's 33 of each different player, 62 trophies, and 2 102 overall select packs, plus the extra core. So in total, that's 383 tokens, which is about 76 to 77 of each player, plus 62 trophies and those 2 102 select packs. Now, if we're going by the sets, to go from the lowest overall, which is 92, all the way up to 110, that's 210 tokens. Or if we're just going up to 108, that's 110 tokens. Now, if you use those 102 select packs, that is going to save you an extra 15 tokens, meaning from 102 to 110, it's only going to cost you 195 tokens. And from 102 to 108, it's only going to cost you 95 tokens. So what I'm estimating you could possibly get nominee spend is one 110 master and a 108, or possibly one 110 master and 2 108s. I just don't know exactly what you're going to be able to do, but I do know you should be able to get yourself at least one of the 110s completely free, just based off all of these calculations, especially if you're using that 102 select pack, because that is going to help you the most. Because if you think about it, I said you're going to get 76 to 77 tokens of each player, plus the 62 trophies, and then you've got plenty of other tokens to then use on the trade-in set over here to then get yourself the exact tokens you need to get yourself your 110 master. But that is simply because the promo is out for such a long time. It's 15 days long, which is basically half a month, which is going to be really interesting to see how that one plays out. I'm guessing it's so EA can work mainly on season 7. The live pass also is out for a total of 15 days, which again is pretty interesting. We don't have an exact release date for season 7 at the moment, but if you want to go check out all of the news that we have got, everything that's been confirmed, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner. I tried not to speculate too much with anything, so if you want to find out everything we know so far, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.